What's good, everybody? You got Jada.
I'm Kai.
Mickey.
Yes.
And we're calling all boss babayas and creative kabayan.
It is your favorite time of the day. It's your Tita break.
Because we're redefining what it means to be a Tita.
We're so happy that you guys are here, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram, subscribe to our channels on YouTube, and rate us on Spotify.
Whoa, that was our first time, guys. That was so good. Did you feel that? Because I felt that, okay? So anyone that's tuning in or following up with the crew, our first episode has aired, and obviously that was actually supposed to be our screen test, but then Drea hyped us up, and she came in, she's like,
it was just
really?
so good. The vibes were
like,
there. We were flowing.
Do you think this could be the first episode?
I think, and I quote word verbatim, she was like, do you guys just want to use that as your first episode? And we all looked at each other like,
Okay.
Yes.
So it was a sign, but with that said, we didn't get to really deep dive into our two new titas here, our updated tribes. So today we're going to spend time to get to know them a bit better.
they are so worth knowing. You guys
They're so cool.
I'm so excited they're here.
Our phrase of the day is ang gaan ng vibe mo, which means your vibe feels easy. It's light. We're chill. We're chill.
Very fitting.
That's our
Very
Tagalog
fitting.
phrase.
So
and
chill.
For Visaya, it's nindo imang energy.
Okay.
You have a good vibe, good energy, and that's what
Good
we're
accent over here.
manifesting
This
for our
girl.
new Tita crew.
Yes.
Exactly. Okay, so I'm going to try ang gaan ang vibe mo. Nindot imong energy.
Okay.
Gaan ng vibe mo, nindo imong energy.
I'm telling you, the double A always gets me.
We believe in you.
Vibe mo. Nindot among energy.
Oh, that's
Okay.
good.
Am I
Alright,
clocking
there we
right?
go.
Is this how you clock?
Okay,
vibes?
so this is when you're clocking, like you're
This is
calling
when you're
something out,
clapping.
but this is when you're clapping and
What is
applauding
different,
someone.
guys?
Clocking
Yeah.
as in,
Oh, this is T.
yes.
Yeah,
And
like,
this is
oop.
fire.
Yes.
And then
Okay,
this-
T.
there we go.
Fire. Got it. Thank you.
We're keeping up with the youngins and the times. Yeah.
I have a controversial topic that I want to bring up. It's been in the news cycle recently, and it is about our Markham native Aisha Curry. So we've had.
Oh.
Yeah, tell me the drama.
Yes. She's
seen
been
a
in the
couple
news
posts.
cycle as of late. We've had like this conversation before in the past, but people are starting to say that she's disrespecting her husband, Steph Curry, by just some of the comments she's making. She's doing a bit of a press tour lately. The biggest thing is that she was on Alex's Call Her Daddy, and she was kind of talking about how she never wanted to be married. She never saw herself having kids. She wanted to be a career woman. And so the life that she has, she never saw it for herself, which for me personally, I feel like people took a media spin on that and be like, oh, she's disrespecting Steph.
Ungrateful,
Like,
yeah.
ungrateful, right? She's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
you're so blessed, which she is. And I think in that segment particularly, I don't think she was disrespecting him. I think she was just vocalizing, hey, when I was younger, this is not what I thought. I thought I was going to have a
Yeah,
different
that's
life.
exactly how I
So
kind of
that's like
interpret
the
that.
one piece of the conversation. But then literally the next week, they're showing a clip of her. She goes on The View, and then this, sexy model, no shirt man comes out, and then she's like, oh my gosh. And then like she like jokingly is like taking off her ring.
Okay,
And I was like,
you lost me there.
you lost me there. You lost
I
me
can't
there.
back you up there.
So like, what do you guys think? Do you think that she's being disrespectful? Do you feel like she's doing this for attention? Like, what is this about?
I feel like I have to see more. I agree with you. When you told that headline, I interpreted the same. It's like, it's okay to say, hey, I didn't imagine this like housewife or basketball wife life with
Yeah.
kids, and I thought I was going to be a career woman. That I think is fine. However, I have seen random clips because I've seen them comparing Aisha to like a Jada now in terms of like what you're saying in these like interviews by yourself and embarrassing your husband. And I don't know, she did something about, like she was like, when Steph asks for nudes, like I send him photos of my feet or something like that. And it's like, ugh, like
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, and there's
You
been
know, like I think there's like a
conversations.
weirdness, or it's like I think there's like being authentic, and then there's like still a level of respect or
Yes.
privacy
Yes.
you would keep with your husband, father
Whole
of your children.
husband.
That's how I see it.
Has Steph like spoke up about it or responded?
He hasn't spoken anything publicly, but there was a tweet the other day where he posted, he's like, you give a woman the world, she'll ask you for the solar system. And I was like, ooh, is that a shot?
That's giving
it.
shot.
Yeah. And it's like
Shot
people,
Steph Curry.
Like my husband particularly has strong opinions on it. He's like, like Steph is a respectable guy. He's doing whatever. But then there's this hot take. It's like, yo, what if Steph isn't as picture perfect as we see? What if he's doing shady stuff behind the scenes and she's just protecting him? She's not letting the public know, yo, Steph did me dirty, but I'm going to like take these little shots back at him in the media. So it's like maybe she's just being petty. Right? But like she's protecting this wholesome image that he has, that he's like a Christian man, he's a loyal father, a loyal husband, right? Maybe she doesn't want to taint his public image, but she's still hurting on the inside. So she's taking these shots.
He is quiet.
Super quiet.
He is quiet.
Quiet ones are dangerous.
And I also feel like there is a level of like athlete where like, there is almost like this obligation as a athlete wife to you got politics that are probably with all the other wives and girlfriends and things of that nature, and protecting the image. The same conversation they have with like LeBron and his wife. I've heard a side of the coin where it's like LeBron's wife is tired of him, but she does her job.
She does her job.
She gets to keep. She smiles. She upkeeps the whole image, and obviously she's paid and living a lavish lifestyle. So I don't know if it's like this understood, thing. But there's like a side of politics, I think, when it comes to
being a wag.
A wag.
Yes, there we go.
They made a whole franchise out of it.
Yeah.
But I was going to say when you were talking about it, I was like, oh, I feel like she should protect their union a little bit more, right? But maybe this is her way of protecting the union.
Maybe
but we
it
don't know
is.
that.
Dead. What if she's just mad tired, yo?
Yeah.
Of the bullshit.
I think just like traditional like social media or media culture in general, like everything is supposed to be like under this umbrella, or it's like people's like or like trashy news. But it's like, why can't we just be ourselves? And it sucks that everyone has to like, I have to do this, this, and this so that I can look like this way.
Yeah.
And that's just like so much for somebody to process of like how to portray themselves 24/7 on such huge platforms.
Sounds exhausting.
So it's like so hard to be like under this microscope.
Honestly, I don't blame her, because like she even said, and there's controversy about this, she's like, I didn't think he would be as big as he is. Which people are like, oh, you didn't have faith in your man, you didn't believe in him. But like, who thinks your husband is going to be talked about as one of the greatest of all time with Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James? Like Steph is up there.
Yeah.
That's not like what you go into a marriage thinking, oh my gosh, my husband's the next Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Right? But
I'm sure she believed in him. She just didn't think it was going to go that far.
Yeah.
Also,
right?
what if I was just like low-key a weirdo? And I don't say that like in a bad way. Like as much as we have this show and I can come off whatever, I can be awkward.
Yeah.
I've had lots of times where I've said stupid shit in front of people and I'm like, well, that's done. Or am I, they probably think I'm an idiot. Like she's also human. Maybe she's just weird, and
Shout out
she's
the
had a
weirdos.
1-2 moment that has just been immortalized in media, which like now, everything.
and everybody
once it's on the
cuts and
internet-
edits things and spins it the way they
Exactly.
want. To get
It's
the
the
views.
spins for me.
Yeah, it's
like
the spins
everything
for
is
sure.
usually spinned.
But speaking of putting a spin on things, what I don't appreciate are you Gen Zers coming for us millennials,
Disrespectful.
telling us to stop using LOL. I don't appreciate it. Yes, are we doing it right? Is it this? It's this.
Yeah, no.
That's crazy.
I don't
No, that's so
appreciate
crazy.
that.
First of all, we invented LOL. So how dare you try to take away a phrase that we created?
We crawled.
Literally.
We walked.
I was just going to say your line. Say your line. Say your
So you
line.
guys can friggin' fly. Like, what the hell? So apparently this started on TikTok and X, Gen Z's mocking millennials for ending sentences with LOL. Millennials, good for us. We are pushing back, okay? We're not going to
We're
put
never
up
gonna
with
stop.
this
What do they say?
bullying.
What do they say?
LOL, that's
Exactly.
just like
They do the
haha.
XX.
that?
I don't know. I think it's supposed to be like
XX?
kisses, but they sign off their like phrases with XX now.
But that
Lowercase
doesn't mean
XX.
something's funny. What my
XX.
daughter said is, why do you say LOL when something's like not laugh out loud funny? And I'm like,
Because it's like,
It's a
haha,
filler.
funny. Yeah, it's haha.
Or sometimes it helps, like, to me, it's equivalent of like an emoji, right? Like,
It's a
to
sign
set
of like,
tone.
this isn't that serious.
yes,
It lightens
yes,
the tone.
yes,
It
yes.
lightens the tone.
There we go. Millennials use LOL as a tone softener or to show
Yes.
warmth. Gen Z sees it as outdated, unnecessary, and cringe.
No, if I'm laughing, I'm sending a laugh emoji.
What is it?
Yeah.
No,
Or
but like
LMAO.
their texts are so cold. Like I'm like
And dry, right?
Yeah, and I'm
dry.
like, this is boring. I
short.
wouldn't even text you back. Like no wonder you're on Snapchat all the time because like you guys don't want to like say words.
And they disappear.
Are y'all ready for this new one? IJBOL. I don't even know if you pronounce it or if you say it by their letters. It
LOL is
stands
easy.
for I just burst out laughing. How come you can say that? And we
so
can't say LOL. What the hell?
Ishbol.
I only do LMAO when I'm actually LMAO.
Sounds like a Philippine city.
Yeah.
I just went to
I
Ishbol.
literally say like LOL out loud. People call me out on it.
Same.
They're
I
like,
literally do the
why
same
don't you
thing.
Say
just
lol, like lol.
No, I say
yeah,
LOL.
there's lol.
I'm like, oh my
I
god,
don't say that
LOL.
one, but yes.
I can't believe that.
Right?
I'm disgusted.
Gen Z
Stomping on.
often critiques millennial habits as try hard or out of touch.
You know what's hilarious?
So don't touch us then.
You know what's hilarious is that
Now time for my favorite segment, Am I Bustos? Because apparently I was really bustos growing up. So.
Okay.
I love that.
So today's Am I Bustos is Am I Bustos for stepping into my sister's business with how she teaches/treats her kid. And I think this is an interesting one because Jess and I are moms, and then you two are titas. So we
Yeah.
got some, different perspectives. So I have an older sister who's around 9 months pregnant. My niece, 8 female, is completely homeschooled by her, and she teaches her everything. My sister works a full-time job as a wound care nurse. She comes back from work around 4 to 5 p.m. with my niece, and they're often rushing right back out the door again for softball, taekwondo practice, music lessons. I listen from my bedroom about how they're going to be late and that my niece needs to hurry up and get her things together. If it's not fast enough, she yells at her. If she's missing something or doesn't do something correctly the right way, she yells at her. I'm not saying my niece is a perfect angel. She cries a lot over many things, and I know she's definitely stubborn. But the way my sister has been talking to her for a while, while she tries to teach her things, has really been bothering me. From what I've been listening to, it sounds like my niece doesn't grasp things very easily. She has called my niece names. She insinuates heavily that she's slow. For example, she says, "Are you slow? Do I need to talk slower to you? You aren't stupid, so why are you acting like this? Are you actually stupid? No, you aren't. I know you aren't." Oh, this is intense.
Yeah, it's a lot.
She then insists that she isn't actually calling her stupid. Okay. She says things like, "I think there's something wrong with you. Do I need to take you to the doctor? Do we need to check if there's something wrong with your brain?" That's more of what she said, but I can't remember explicitly, just remembering the things that make my stomach churn. I'll admit that I didn't phrase my sentences right, but it was just the truth in my heart. I'm so tired of hearing her yelling and talking down to her. I can't focus on my own things when she's out there cursing at her for forgetting what 800 minus 10 is. My dad told me that I was messed up and I shouldn't have said anything and I should just minded my own business and to apologize, but I don't know.
Damn. That's like so layered.
Are we asking if the mom is bustos or if
No, if she's
The tita is the
sister
tita being
bustos.
bustos for telling her sister, "Hey, I don't like how you're raising your kid."
Mommy's
like
first.
I don't know about you, but like my family tells me all the
the
time.
time. Literally all the time. What do you mean?
If I'm doing something wrong, especially because I was a young mom, so I was doing a lot of wrong things at first.
Yeah.
And you want that guidance. But even like my in-laws, like everyone has an opinion. I think it's just about being respectful about it.
Yeah.
The whole like, are you slow? Like all this stuff. Like I had an uncle who had, like disabilities and he's since passed, but I remember how people used to talk to him. And it's like, no matter who you are, no matter like what your cognitive like accessibility is or like your brain development, like obviously if somebody asks you that, it's a negative connotation and nobody wants to hear that.
Yeah.
So like in terms of, I was reading it, I'm like, okay, I've said some of these things to Maddie, like in terms of like, oh, your stuff should be ready. But then I'm like reading that she's 8. So like Maddie's like 14 now. And if she doesn't have her stuff done, I'm like, what have you been doing all day?
Yeah.
But an 8-year-old, that's a little different. So that's just like my quick hot take. How about you?
I think one thing, it sounds like they're most likely living in a cultural household because if there's like sisters living together with a child and dad, I'm like, that's pretty multi-generational, right? Like you're obviously going to have opinions of your family members.
Yeah.
It doesn't really say like how she approached it.
Yeah.
I think I would say something. I would, as the tita, I would say something to my sister.
Yeah.
I would pull her aside and try to say it respectfully. I wouldn't say it like in front of her or in front of the niece. But I think that those things matter because if it sounds like, because it doesn't say anything about the niece's dad. So maybe the mom is a single parent, right? So, and a lot of times that happens, right? When as a single parent, you have to play mom and dad. You have to be the nurturer and the strict and the guidance, right? And so maybe she's having a hard time trying to navigate that role. But living with your family, you're going to get family opinions. And I think as the tita, you care about your niece. You don't like the way she's being spoken to. If someone was speaking to my child like that, I wouldn't like it either. So
For sure.
I think maybe just bring it to light
Yeah.
and just maybe rephrase how you're trying to guide and teach your daughter, would you guys say something? Like not having kids of your own, would you like kind of interfere?
I absolutely would say something.
Yeah.
I think everybody is a product of their environment, and I think that complexes are born very early.
Yeah.
So like you could create a dynamic where your daughter may think that's okay to speak to people like that. So that might be extended to outside the house. Like obviously simple things like, oh, you didn't pack your bag, but it's the you are slow, like that. And that statement alone, that I would definitely take initiative and say something about that. But again, to your point, to the side, never in front. You never want to make the mom or my sister feel like or look a certain way in front of her own daughter.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely would say something. Words hurt. Words hurt.
Yeah.
Words hurt. If repeated over time too, words do damage.
Absolutely. And
So-
especially from your mom.
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
Yes. But great point on the being able to having to do both, because that's a real thing.
Yeah, that's a
And finding
level of.
and finding the balance between that is also hard.
Yeah.
No, for sure. I think her intention is not bustos because obviously it's coming from a place of care.
Yes.
But to your point, at the end of the day, it's like delivery, tone, choice of words, timing.
Timing, yeah, for sure.
That's where I think that's what we don't have information
We don't,
to.
yeah.
If you come to her and you're like, stop yelling, like in a combative way, challenge your sister, very likely that's not going to go over well. You know what I mean? But I think if you find the right time, sit your sister aside, and have that conversation, or even like jokingly in a argument with your sister, start talking to your sister the way she talks to her daughter. See how she reacts to that, and be like, "Look what you're doing." And then
Genius.
also as a tita,
Yeah.
and then as a
Block it.
tita, I would also find my time with my niece and pull her aside and be like, "Hey."
And do some counteractive
Yeah,
action.
you know, or just be
Yeah.
like, your mom's really stressed sometimes,
Yeah.
or maybe she doesn't. And not to talk about your mom to your niece, but I mean, just finding that conversation or like giving your niece that validation.
Or
You're
even
not
like doing the
dumb.
opposite. Be like, oh
You're
my
not
God, you're
slow.
so good at this.
Or
Oh yeah,
exactly,
right? Like
yes,
if she's
yeah,
only
take
hearing
a more
the negative,
positive
Yes.
spin.
provide that positive for
To
her.
level out the
Yeah.
score.
Yeah, and like
for
with
sure.
my siblings are really good about that. Like you know how like the whole like ate complex, you don't like, I'm the eldest. But I love when my siblings actually clock me and they're like,
Oh,
I didn't
yeah.
like the way you did that. But it's like a very like mature
Yeah.
conversation. And I think early on I was so hard to take criticism about my parenting skills. And especially it's coming like from so many different people. You're like, oh my God, okay, everyone hates me. I'm like a bad mom. but you know it comes from love, and if they're saying it like in a gentle way, and you know that they love your kids too,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yes.
But I like that when like all those kind of barriers break down. Like it's not about who's like, ate, who's the youngest is. It's all like we're all people.
Yeah.
We're all making mistakes.
Yeah.
When you're like, parents, I'm hoping that I can give you the same kind of like feedback and criticism, and like together, like we are raising this child together,
Absolutely.
right? So.
I feel like a lot of times we're losing that sense of culture. Everybody is so individualistic now, especially growing up in North America, right? It's like, oh, if it's me, it's my way. But it's like we
Yes.
were meant to be raised in a village, in a collectivism society. And that means that we're taking different aspects
Yeah.
of different
That's a big one.
personalities.
That's a
Yeah.
big one. That's a big one.
So I
Is it
think
this
that's
one or
something
this
that's
one?
lost.
No,
man.
that
What
is
if I
applause,
alternate?
applause,
What if I
applause.
alternate
the whole
fingers?
applause.
But
Let's just go back to the applause.
that was good.
Classic applause. Yeah.
But what I hate though with grandparents is like if you do something and they're like, oh, why would you do that? And I'm like, that's what you did to me.
Oh my
Like,
God.
wait, what? I'm like, and what you did was probably like worse. Like, so that's where like I'm the disconnect. I'm
Yes.
like, Grandma, don't.
Yeah.
Once
Lola,
they
stop.
graduate to the next level, it's like they don't understand what they were doing.
They're like, oh, I did that, and it's like, yeah, I remember. You're like, you did that, bro.
I have some super exciting news that I want to share with you. And this is like super important, very important. So for our Holo Holo segment, I want to talk about the fact that Potato Corner just opened up in Scarborough Town Center.
Like it's open. Like
Open.
now you can
Oh,
go.
I'm probably going to go here
What?
after the show.
Very
I'm not.
nice.
And for those of you that don't know, Potato Corner is a Filipino-based restaurant specifically for French fries, which is my favorite food. They have
Like, is this where I tell everyone?
you should. I mean, you can out me if you want. I'm not ashamed.
Not late. Not now.
Okay.
time.
Have you guys had Potato Corner before?
We had it at the airport
We
during
had it.
our layover.
Where
Yeah.
were we going?
Was
I think
it really
we were about
good?
to fly to Siargao.
Siargao. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were leaving Cebu going to Siargao. Was it that? In any case, that's where
Too many
we had
flights.
it.
I don't know.
We had it with a banh mi.
Yeah. Oh,
Ooh, that's
Yes.
a fire
Such a good-
combination.
We
Banh
walked
mi
the
sandwich.
whole airport
Fire
back and
combination.
forth trying to find something to eat. And we're like, we're gonna stop here for the banh mi and we're gonna have potato corner for the fries.
Yeah.
So how was it?
What flavors did you get?
I got regular because I want my banh mi to shine.
Okay.
And I got cheese. I got the
Cheese.
cheese
Okay.
flavoring on it.
And have you had potato corner?
No.
She's going to. We're going on an outing.
Okay, all right. So let me tell you the flavor. So if you don't know, again, potato corner, it's French fries, and they put like different seasoning packages on it. So you could choose whatever flavor fries you want. They have barbecue, cheese, sour cream, chili barbecue, chili cheese, golden sweet corn, white cheddar, wasabi, and truffle.
Can you mix flavors?
Good question.
That could be delicious.
That
Also,
would be a
I don't
game.
think we had that many.
No,
I
we
swear
had,
it was
like,
just
2
cheese.
We had cheese and
Maybe,
then-
Or maybe sour cream
airport light
or something?
version.
No, we did not have sour cream. I would have went for sour cream.
Yeah,
for sure.
sour cream
For
is my
sure.
choice for sure.
I
For
like
sure.
anything corn. Give me corn on anything and I'll eat it. Corn cookies, like corn anything.
Corn cookies.
Anything cheese,
The
that
cheese
truffle
was a
one.
little sweet, if I remember correctly.
Yes, but you know Filipinos.
I
we
wonder
also
what the
like our
wasabi.
sweet.
Yes.
I wonder what wasabi would taste like.
The chili barbecue sounds.
They're really green.
Yeah, they are really green.
I would mix chili barbecue and sour cream, and then do light dust.
Canadian special. Y'all got to make poutine version now. A
That'd be interesting, yeah.
version could be fire.
Guys, can we go for fries?
Yeah, I'm actually
Yes, I
really
think
down
that's
to
a
go
must.
We'll
later.
do it live on location.
Is this the first one on? Oh, Tita's in the city.
Tita's in the
segment?
city.
We'll see. We'll figure it out. Is this the first one in Canada?
It's not. I thought it was, but I had to Google it real quick. The first one is in Winnipeg, Manitoba, which opened
there a
in
lot of
2021.
Filipinos?
Winnipeg.
in
I'm
Winnipeg?
tired.
Yes,
of
there are Filipinos in
your-
Winnipeg.
Why do you keep beating us?
Winnipeg. You got Jollibee's first. You got potato corner, right?
Yeah, potato corner. Yeah,
But that's crazy. It also just blows my mind how many Filipinos are in Winnipeg.
it's because of the foreign trade worker program.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why. And I learned that. I learned that when I was living in Edmonton as well. It's all Filipinos.
Oh.
And they're working like the service food industry, like the Tim Hortons, the McDonald's, and
Gotcha.
everyone. I'm like, oh, my people are here. But yeah, no, that's why. And so they had to like bring some of their own culture.
Wow.
There's huge Filipino communities out there.
This is pretty cool if you think about it. Like I remember once upon a time, there was like this one, excuse me, Filipino grocery store close to Fairview Mall, and it was like anytime my parents or my Lola needed Filipino ingredients, like that was the only place we could go
Oh, really?
What was it called?
that I knew of that I can remember. I can't. It's like tucked in a little plaza, and the whole plaza they all look like white homes. Like townhomes, kind of like that was the aesthetic of the plaza, but that was what I thought of. But now it's like we have Jollibees, we have Potato Corner, we have Lakay Kusina, we have Makilala, we have, you know what I mean?
Shout out
Like now
Lakay.
it's like we have so many options and
Yes.
different levels. Shout out BB's Diner. They also have a Michelin star now. You know, we're not just, barbecue sticks on the corner, even though I will go to Bathurst
please.
for my
Yeah.
barbecue sticks as well.
Yes, please.
But I love that we just have variety now, more options to eat our Filipino food.
And our
We out
sections
here.
in grocery stores are getting bigger and bigger.
That's true too, yeah.
Yeah.
I just think like being Filipino, like before when like our food was coming up, we were like trendy. But I was talking to somebody from Tibet and they're like, being Filipino is so cool. And I was like,
It is
really?
so cool.
And
It
then
is so.
No, it's always been cool.
It's always been.
It's always been
but
cool.
you didn't feel that at
Y'all just
first.
finding
I sure
out
did.
about
Yeah,
us now.
I
That's
definitely
what it
did.
is.
I don't know your experience. I felt super cool, especially when people asked me
I
my
always
mix.
felt cool.
Oh yeah, you get that.
Yo, everyone was like, "Oh, what's your mix? What's your mix?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm Jamaican and Filipino." They're like, "Oh, that's fire!" I know.
They're just like, you guys are so
know.
musically inclined,
We
like
sure
So
are.
artistic. You're so creative.
Yeah, so
you're
artistic. You guys are like not like super tall, but you're like really athletic. And I don't know, like
You guys are so beautiful.
Yeah, we're
No,
chill, we're funny.
when someone would ask me what is something you love about yourself, I would always say I love being Filipino.
yeah,
Wow.
Did you always
I
like from when you were
loved
young?
Yes, I always loved being Filipino.
So I thought about this actually a couple weeks ago. Growing up, like outside of like my family parties and going to church, like that was my only interaction with Filipino. And then I don't know if any of you guys remember. Do you remember when CNE did a Philippines exhibit in the 90s?
no.
That was
fire?
the first time. It was a full exhibit on the Philippines. They had a jeepney in there.
way.
Yeah, and I remember Eight to the Bed posted about it. And I was like, oh my God, I totally remember this. But as a kid, that was one of my first kind of memories of being like, cool. Like,
Yeah.
Filipinos being acknowledged, you know? And
Well, let me correct myself. It wasn't like I was standing in my like pride as I am now, but
Yeah.
I was also aware of how much I love being Filipino, but not like to the extent now, of course. But like I
Yeah.
remember like in grade 2 and it was like national, you had to bring food from your own country. So my mom made lumpia and I was just like, this is from the Philippines. Like, and I remember everyone was just like, this is Filipino food. And I remember that moment. I was just like, yes. This is Filipino food.
I love that you said that. I have a core memory of my 4th grade teacher, Mr. McGee. Same thing, International Day, everybody brought in a dish. This man ate half the longanisa. Like, this guy he was like, what is this? Like, he just kept eating it. It's like, leave
Right?
some for the students. Yeah.
It was in that moment where you're just like, yeah, this is from
Yeah.
my house. This is from
Actually,
my home.
I
This
will
is
say
from where
my
I'm
mom
from.
and dad also, they were in a choir, like 2 choirs, so they would like travel and perform. And I remember they performed at Wonderland once. Oh, no way.
Wow.
And I think that was a moment that I was like, oh, this
I'm
is
cool.
so cool.
Hi,
yeah.
Tita. Hi, Tito.
But you don't realize until, I guess, you're an adult and you can appreciate things a bit better. You look back. But
I'll 100% vouch that Filipinos are the coolest of the Asians.
yeah.
And that's
I'll
the narrative
co-sign
I've
that.
experienced my entire life. So
We're going to do the combo.
but I think it's
I'm going to do this. I'm sure Gen Zs are like, cringe, cringe.
But I think it's just because
LOL.
like I've been working in like that space of like financially and like politically and stuff like that. So it's like sometimes I think like Filipino people don't think Filipino people are like the richest Asians or but like when it comes to like our culture, I think that there's because like if you eat Cambodian food, Lao food, Thai food, there's so many similarities. Like
Yes.
but then when we talk about Filipino food, it's like so different from other Asian cultures.
True.
Yeah.
Like so I don't know. I don't say I wasn't proud being, but like I think that we just had so much drama in like our Filipino cliques that like they're like, oh, the Filipinos are messy. Or, like they're just doing some messy.
Y'all remember that? Speaking of Filipino pride, let's give some shout outs because we got a bunch of wins
Yes.
that we had
Yes.
clocked in. We got, you found this one.
Shannonoko.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've been a big fan. I've been a big fan.
And edit.
Just edit that.
I was like, wait, what did she say?
I didn't even look because I was like, maybe she's going to play it off, so
Haven't
don't make
heard
her
anyone
laugh.
use that term in a long time. Not that I'm like agreeing with it, but it's just so funny and outdated. Anyways, okay. We're gonna cut that one part
my
out.
God.
Always coming at always a fan.
But keep that laughing clip because that's good.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we say that for bloopers. Okay. So I've actually been a big fan of hers. So she started this home bakery called Make Cuento, which she makes cuento cakes.
Oh, she's the one who does make cuento.
Yeah, she's Make
Hey.
Cuento. And obviously I'm also a
Beautiful
home baker, so
cakes.
she's like low-key my local idol. No big deal.
Love that. Come on the show.
But she recently was casted on this season. Can I talk?
Sorry.
It's my turn.
Collect yourself, ladies.
Okay, yeah. So Shannonokos Make Cuento. She is on this season's of Holiday Bake Shop, which is a cake decorating show, and which is super, super cool. So excited to watch that and see how she does. But honestly, her story's been inspirational. So she started as a home bakery, then she created a storefront outside of her home, and now she has a full frontal like storefront on Queen Street, which is super awesome. So yeah, shout outs to her and being a proud Filipino from Toronto.
Love that.
Yeah.
I've ordered a few cakes from her
How are
as
they?
well. They're delicious.
What flavors did you get?
Oh my gosh. I've gotten like a
beautiful.
few. I think I had like the cardamom one recently. But I just love her color palette. She did my baby shower
Stunning.
cake.
Oh my God, so
it
good.
was so beautiful.
Like,
Yay.
run the clip.
And they're so like her creative design is just gorgeous. Like I'm in awe. And I'm like, oh my God, I want to be like her.
Love that.
Yeah.
We love an inspirational
Okay,
queen.
good luck,
Absolutely.
Shannon. You got
good luck,
this. You know
Shannon.
you're gonna body it and rep.
Also excited for the
Rep us.
holiday shows to come out.
Oh, for sure. But yeah, just to tie it off, we also got Jessica Sanchez from The Voice, Kirk Bondad from Mr. International 2025, which has this. I think that's like it's like a guy beauty pageant, no? I think that's what that Mr. International
I don't
is.
know.
I did
I've
watch
never heard of it.
the next one though.
I don't know how new that one is. Oh, I have to watch one. I didn't even know that there was a new
You can
season.
watch that at my house starting
VJ
next week.
Floresca, Project Runway.
She killed it.
That's crazy.
I'm a Project Runway junkie, so she killed it.
Yeah.
Killed it.
Spoiler
killed it,
alert.
killed it.
Kirk is a lot. Just if
realized.
y'all are gonna Google him, it's like a lot. The first image, I'm like, whoa.
Well,
Really?
I was like, whoa.
yeah, Poggy guy.
I wasn't expecting like a 10-pack. Okay.
Wow.
Let's get the
off
live
guard.
reaction.
Kirk Bondad. Let's yeah, everybody search
Everybody,
up the
and
pictures
1,
right
2,
now.
3. Whoa. Okay.
Right?
Oh, he's mixed with. What is he?
Mr.
mixed with?
International.
I see
Whoa,
Mr.
whoa,
France.
hi,
What is
hi.
this?
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah, he's Poggy.
Filipino model, fitness trainer, and male beauty pageant title holder,
We
Mr.
really do.
Philippines.
We give really beautiful mixed babies, I will say.
Yeah.
Like
Okay, but sorry, I'm just like laughing that his caption has a banana in it. I'm just like
a bandana?
a banana.
Oh, and he's actually born in the
banana.
Philippines.
Mr. France
Oh,
is still
nice.
looking for his.
Okay.
Okay.
He was born in the Philippines, and his
lot.
father
You guys-
is of German and Spanish Filipino heritage.
Ooh, very nice. Very, very nice. You know who I saw came into our store? Ian Veneration. He's a Filipino celeb. He's done a lot. My mom, I feel like our titas know for sure, but my mom's like, yeah, every Valentine's Day there's like a gif of him giving flowers that gets passed around in their tita group chats.
nice.
But yeah, got to see him.
He
Took a
almost
picture with
reminds
him.
me of the Hunks, Jericho from the Hunks.
What's the hunks?
I used to have the biggest crush. You guys don't know who the Hunks is?
What's the hunks?
The Hunks. It's like the Filipino boy band.
Okay, you don't know what a tip was. Like God.
How do you not know who the Hunks are?
I know what a hunk is. I didn't know what the hunks.
While
are.
you're looking at that, I'm looking at Kirk Bondad, and like he's literally in a Speedo in every picture. Dude,
Yeah,
male?
It's a lot.
So male pageants, they just walk around in Speedos?
Well, that's the thing. I was like, how long has this pageant been going along?
that was Mr. International? We'll talk about that.
We'll get him.
Shout out to
We'll
you
get
if
him
you're
on the
watching.
show one day.
Yeah. We definitely do.
Or do a segment at your spot, sir. But
You guys
more
need to
come on
Google the
that.
Hunks though. For me, that was
I
like
just
the
did.
the Filipino like epitome of like who
Backstreet
was like
Boys?
yes, like super good looking like Filipino guy or like
Oh
the
my
Hunks.
God.
I don't
what?
think this is the one that you're talking about because it's giving like
The Hunks?
America's Most Wanted.
There's mixed. There's America's Most Wanted type photos, but there's a couple of the Hunks, Piolo, Jericho,
Guys, this
Carlos.
is what I'm getting.
Okay, yeah, not that.
Going to Vegas. No, I'm kidding.
It's giving Magic Mike. Okay, wait. The hunks.
Yeah, they're all pokey
Filipino
guys.
group. Oh, okay.
Nice. Okay, so that's your homework, titas.
All right.
Google
All the people that were giving
all the people
flowers
we're
to.
just searching right now. All right, titas, that was a great episode. Thank you for joining us. You know where to find us. Same place, same time, same titas. And until next time, y'all.
Ingat.
Ingat. Got a little